All right, are we good to go? Is everything set up? Okay, let's get started. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Ricardo Esquivel. I'm a photographer and creator based in the Chicago area, and I want to talk about how I learned most of the things that I know. So first off, I want to say that I believe we're all photographers on a sort of spectrum where there's the casual people that take 1,000 photos of their dog, but then there's like the 30-year pro in like wildlife photography. But I personally got more serious about learning when I discovered some great photographers on Instagram a couple years ago. I immediately wondered how they achieve certain shots, certain edits, and I was completely fascinated. So after becoming interested in something, my 3-step process begins with collecting some inspiration. So for photography, I liked the images, followed the creators, bookmarked everything, and just created collections of photos that I would love to learn how to capture. I did this to use as a reference point to study what's going on in the images and what I liked about them. Now, I should also mention to also never be shy to contact the photographer whose photos you like to ask for some advice, because I know most people would love to help out someone who's interested, and honestly, the worst thing that can happen is that you don't get a reply, which is no big deal. Now, step 2 is to dive into the internet and do some research to learn as much as possible about composition, colors, and anything else you wish to know photography wise. And there are countless articles, tutorials, and other places where you can learn a lot. I personally bookmark all the websites where I learned something cool, and I'm always creating video playlists to be able to rewatch the videos and have the lessons really stick in my head. Now, step 3 is to put everything you've learned into action. Practicing is the only way you'll get better. There's no point in gathering up a bunch of knowledge if you're never going to use it, and you don't need expensive gear to start either. I suggest using your phone and practicing every single day if possible to get used to shooting with a purpose in mind. Now, you can improve your composition like that, learn how to edit a bit on your phone, and I know a lot of phones have cameras where you can manually adjust all the settings like the Pro version, which is very necessary to learn how to control the light. And then the cycle starts back at step 1. You see something cool, you learn how to do it in order to put your own spin to it, and then just go out and try to get the shot. There's no end point either, guys. The goal is to just continue to get better, experiment, and create stuff that you're proud of. And with the accumulation of all the skills, I have no doubt that you can eventually make it into a side gig or even full time if you really want to. Now, you can apply these steps to pretty much anything too. Discover, learn, practice, practice, practice. Last thing I would like to say, guys, is to share your work. Don't think that something you create is not good enough to share. If you put the work in, be proud to spread it around, and when you improve, you'll be glad you can see the progression of your work from the very beginning. So that's how I learn new things as a photographer and creator. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope everyone watching tries out something new this year, and I hope everyone subscribes to this Pexels YouTube channel, because we're going to be putting out some really cool stuff this year. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Ricky Recap to see some of my work, if you'd like, of course. And that's it for this one. See you guys soon.